Now I know this is new, so this is going to be a kind of this episode. So okay, so first let me explain this show. Okay, 30 Carats is a second show because what else we're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What else are we gonna do? 30 Carats, we're here. So basically, this is gonna be less of a news show and more of a reaction show. But we're gonna have a guest, okay? And that's the thing. That's the purpose of this show. Early in the morning, you're gonna get the show with me, obviously the early morning griff on NinjaCast. And then of course, today we're doing 30 Carats. Now we want to promote getting to 30K this year. That is the purpose of this. That's why I call it 30 Carats, because we're trying to get to 30K. It's double or nothing. I'm trying to bring you guys more content, different kind of content that you guys can have fun with. This show is going to be about two things: reactions and interacting with you guys. I see we got Toasty in the chat. I recognize that this is a new show, so we got to let people kind of funnel in here. But right now, okay, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our guests. Remember, guys, this is new. We are not using StreamYards. So please forgive me if there's a little bit of struggle streaming here. I'm confident that the video is going to work, but I'm not so confident that the audio is going to work. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our guest of the evening. Some of you guys may know him. Some of you may not. But right now we are bringing in Sammy 3P. Let's go. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Jesus fucking Christ. Yep, there's the struggle streaming. All right. So Sammy 3P is here, and this kind of looks weird. Hold on, guys. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right. So, first of all, mic check.
What's up? Can you hear me?
All right, chat. I need to know. Oh yeah. Sorry, Toasty. I just saw your comment. Yes. All right. It's aTraes tonight. Okay. I got my head wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? I obviously can't throw a cowboy hat on, and the store ran out of do-rags. I don't know what y'all want me to tell you. It's aTraes tonight. Okay. So we have my boy Sammy 3P in the building. Me and him had been talking about doing a collaboration for quite some time. At some point we got to bring you on New Black Street. You know what I'm saying? That could be a really fun time. Also, I see a lot of you guys in the chat. We got super chats rolling in. I promise you we're gonna get to those. We got to get people an opportunity to roll up in here, because I'm pretty sure a lot of folks didn't know about me doing a stream at 10 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure Hypnotic is live right now doing us in, as he always does. Black abuse. So anyway, so Sammy, go ahead and tell the people who you are, and let them know where they can find you.
Sammy 3P. You can find me at Sammy 3P on YouTube. I have a news show that I do every Sunday night at 9 p.m. leads right into Late Night with the Gooch. Basically I just find stupid stories to make fun of. Other than that, I have a Batman stream coming out called Cavecast that I'm pretty proud of. After that, you can find me on Leon's channel. Every Tuesday we got a show called Tinfoil Haters. That's where we look at various conspiracy theories or ghost stories. As long as it's something weird, that seems to be viable. And then otherwise, you can find me back on Gucci's channel for his animation block. I'm his co-host there. So. Okay, awesome. I probably should have interrupted you at some point there to ask the chat if they can even hear you. So I need to know right now, chat. I need to know, chat. Can y'all hear Sammy 3P? Is there any audio issues with hearing Sammy 3P? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. What's going on here? Are we still live? Wait a minute. Yeah, we're still live. What's going on? Okay, so Toasty says yes, they can hear you. Is there any double audio? Is it distorted, or is there any problems whatsoever? Awesome. There we go. No struggle streaming. There we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we here. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. I see we got Toasty with the Mosty in the chat. Furious Dan is in the chat. I'm about to get to your super chat in just a second. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I need to bring up let me do this.
What is going on here?
I need to bring up this right here because I don't know what it is about my my chat on fucking Microsoft Edge that just it won't pull up. It just won't do it. Now I know what you're gonna say.
I'm just gonna go in the chat on this.
Okay. Okay, because I'm floored. All right, so we got Dante's Rant Room in the building. Toasty with the Mosey is in the building. We got Brandon the Anime Guy is in the building. We got MRI Gamer in the building. Shouts out to you guys. Shouts out to Garrettina's in the building. So basically, guys, this is all about bringing y'all content. Straight up. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I got to get off my ass. January, I don't know about the rest of y'all. January is a very make or break month for me when it comes to YouTube. I'm telling you right now, boy, if we don't start picking it up soon, your boy's getting a second job. I'm not going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a second job. I miss the money. I miss having a second job. I miss the money. So anyway, let's go ahead. Sammy, what you been playing lately?
Marvel Rivals, and then I just got back into Ghost of Tsushima. You know, but
so the addiction has hit you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I played it day one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those psychopaths who need to play through like every character though until I finally pick my main.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been really having a good time with Wolverine.
You're toxic.
Yep.
You're toxic. You're toxic as hell. I gotta add you on there, man, because I be on there. I ain't gonna lie, I be solo queuing. I be so Toasty. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Every time I see you on Toasty, you're on Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty. I'm sorry. I don't.
I had to kick that habit too.
Yeah. I kicked that habit years ago. I'm sorry. Toasty, and then another thing, guys. Toasty always gets on while I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, yeah, Toasty, we're gonna have to get up. We're gonna have to get up. Another thing that might be problematic with the 30 carats is that I think I heard I want to say I heard Hypno say you only get one notification to go out for live streams a day. So you get 3 notifications for your videos and you get 1 notification for a live stream. I have to double check with him on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I'll double check with him on that. So who's your main? I mean, unless you're just straight up Wolverine. If it's Wolverine, that's cool too.
No, I like Wolverine. I mean, right now, I guess I'm maining Wolverine, but I'm trying. You know, I've been liking that Shark. Captain America's fucking broken if you can like play him well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else. I don't know. When I don't feel like trying anything new, I like Punisher as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm trying out all these characters.
Yeah.
But I've been watching Zero play lately, and you know he's normally known for like his Smash Brothers gameplay, but he was just being an absolute menace with Spider-Man and giving me like
I fucking hate Spider-Man. Jesus Christ, I hate Spider-Man. And the reason I don't like him is because it's so hard to get my paws on. So here's the thing. I main Magic. I love Magic. Dante's Rant Room says Wanda all day. Fuck Wanda. Fuck Wanda. Fuck Scarlet Witch. But yeah, though, I play as Magic, and Spider-Man is so hard to reach when he gets to swinging around everywhere. If I can catch him off guard, you know what I'm saying? If I can catch him off guard, then it's cool. But if not, yeah, it's curtains.
Oh, Moon Knight can be a fucking menace too.
Yeah, he's absolutely a menace, but I can deal with Moon Knight. I can deal with.
Okay. Another thing I saw the other day was a gameplay video. It was like some dude was being Spider-Man and the other dude was being Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
and Doctor Strange was opening up the portal, and then Spider-Man was just pulling these motherfuckers off the platform. I'm just going like, oh,
yeah,
this is
that's toxic.
I would be losing my mind.
That's toxic as hell. I think I got my first welcome to Marvel Rivals moment when I want to say the opposition dropped a portal right on us, and the entire right when they opened the doors, and we assumed that they were trying to come through on us, so we figured we jumped through there, and then we all fell off the map.
Nice.
We all jumped through to a horrific death. That was pretty pitiful. But yeah, no, I've been loving the game. I'm trying to get really good with Magic at it. But I've been like you. I've been trying a bunch of different characters recently. I've been trying to get pretty decent with Venom. But yeah, though.
Yeah, Venom's cool.
So
it's like one of those things too, like especially when Smash Ultimate came out, where I kept having this Magic idea in my head where it was like, I'm just gonna play through all these fucking characters, and one of them's just gonna click with me, and that's gonna be. And they're like, no, that's bullshit. Pick a character you like and get fucking good with them,
right?
Right.
But see, the way this game plays, it's like see, that's what I was thinking. Like, I was just for a while, I was just stuck on just playing Magic for better or for worse. And with this game, I don't like the idea of players switching mid-match. I really don't like it. As a matter of fact, I was complaining about it a lot in the beginning of the game. But as I played now, it's like it's necessary, because there's times where, especially when I'm playing Magic, Magic is very dependent on your tanks being reliable, right? And so if you got trash ass tanks or ones that don't get into the battle, then I'm getting destroyed because their entire team is focusing on Magic. So I have to switch. And you
should get good with every single type. You should have at least one.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be in a group with a bunch of idiots where it was like, oh, we're all gonna be tanks. Cool.
I actually played a match like that. I picked Magic, and the other 5 players were all tanks, and I was just like, fuck it. I chose Thor, and we went in. Now, here's the thing. We started out destroying them. They didn't know what to do. But see, that's the thing. I never played Overwatch. So the idea of switching heroes in the middle of the match, like I came from playing Apex. You had to play the same character that whole match. Well, these guys, once they realized, okay, this whole team is full of tanks, I guess they started switching characters and changing up their strategy. And we got the objective far along, and we was moving fast, but they adjusted, and we was getting whopped. So I switched to Loki and started healing niggas, and then boom, we took back over again and won the match. So you have to switch. As much as I hate saying that in front of Kato. I know he watching, but you know what I'm saying? I was complaining about it. I hated the idea of people switching characters. I wanted character lock. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. So guys, we came here, we like this show. Like I said, this show is going to be more about doing reactions and interacting with you guys. I see Dante's rant room says that he mains Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is that.
All right.
Winter Soldier is that nigga. Like, I think Winter Soldier might be a top 5 character in the game. Like, his kit is just too versatile. He's slow as shit.
See, I can't do slow as shit.
I don't mind
I don't got
it.
the patience.
I don't mind it, but Winter Soldier's slow as shit. But once he get his hands on you, that's it. Like, you think that revolver only got 3 shots? Okay, it's 3 shots, ability, another 3 shots, and you're dead.
Well, Hawkeye's like that too, where all of a sudden he's like getting like headshots and he's taking people out, and it was just going like this.
I was using Hawkeye in the beginning, and Kata kept telling me, man, Hawkeye need to be nerfed. And I said, no, he's one-shotting people. I said, no. It took me getting 1 shot. I was like, But I still don't think he should be nerfed. You gotta really be able to aim to hit those headshots.
He doesn't have any powers.
Huh?
He doesn't have any powers. He needs to be nerfed a little bit. It's just I know you're not. I know you're not the biggest comic book guy, but like when you're playing as the Hulk, and then this little tool bag pulls out his bow and arrow, and you're like, "I'm dead." Like, let's not.
To be fair, you can't kill Hulk until he turns back into Banner.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, Hawkeye is annoying Dante's rant room. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of nerfing. I'm a fan of buffing other characters to counter it, or adding in characters to counter something. I fucking hate Iron Fist. Okay, like I think he's the worst character in the game. But as much as I say nerf his ass, I'd rather them just, and then as much as I hate when I get killed by him, he's not really that prevalent. Like I don't see a lot of people using him as much as they was in the beginning of the game. Now I'm seeing a lot more Wolverine, a lot more Psylocke. Oh, I'm so tired of her. I'm so tired of Psylocke. But
so Wolverine has some crazy ass stats. Like when you're looking at the numbers and shit, where, I mean, so he, when you got your full, whatever power, or I don't know, like when your meter's full, like you do, damage based on how much life they have. So
yeah,
like,
so
if
he
you
melts
have more
tanks,
life,
right?
yeah, he just busts through. So it was like, I know when my meter is up, and I was like, all right, who's fucking shit up right now?
That's what he was
bye.
designed to do. Him and Wanda was designed to melt tanks, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, because when that motherfucker charged at you and he started goddamn, I'm like, bro, where's my health? Where's it going? It's draining. All right, guys. So we're going to react to a video, right? So there was another content creator who decided that they was going to make a video. Okay. They made a video critiquing me, and he critiqued me, and he also, he was mainly going at the entire conglomerate of Gamergate. I don't think he said anything too disparaging, but what we're going to do, so I offered him to come on the show. I thought that it was going to come through. I thought we had an agreement, but ultimately he changed his mind. Okay. I'm gonna just say it. I'm just speaking my mind. He's playing it like it was scheduled conflicts, but I was more than accommodating. I was more than accommodating. I told him, at first I said we're gonna do it this Sunday at 10, but at 10 p.m. he said he doesn't get off until whichever time or whatever the case may be. I asked him which days was he off. He said Tuesday and Wednesday. I said, oh, that's perfect. We can do it Tuesday night. He said, what you doing at 1 on Friday? Because we talked about this on yesterday. I said, I got a new Black Street with K that's probably not going to work. But we can do it Saturday morning. I want to do it on 30 Karrats at night, but we can do it. We can do the debate on the morning show. And he was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I said 10 a.m. He was like, my time or your time? I was like, I mean, we can do it your time. It doesn't matter to me. And then he was like, hey, you want to, you and Kata can react to it, and then I can make a reaction video. And I'm like, nah, that's not really what I want to do. Like, I wanted to debate. I want to have, I don't want to do this back and forth making videos. And so I really went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to be honest with you. If he makes a video reacting to what I've said, I don't really care to address it, because I'm not trying to make back and forth videos. My objective was to have an adult conversation between two men, and I didn't think that it was going to be very pretentious. No, maybe he feels like I'm trying to use him for content, which, duh. It's YouTube. I thought it would have made good content for me to be able to have a live conversation with somebody who is of the opposition when it comes to the Gamergate conversation. And I thought that it would have been great. And I'm not trying to spin it like it would have been a great opportunity for him. I mean, like, for crying out loud, there's only 22 people in the chat right now. So it's not like, oh, he would have gained like 1,000 subscribers from coming onto my show. I'm not trying to spin it like that. I just thought it would have made good content, and it would have been a good opportunity to have a conversation. But he didn't want to do that. So right now, we're just going to react to the video. For right now, let me get into this super chat, because I don't want Furious Dan to feel like I'm ignoring his super chat. Shouts out to Furious Dan. First of all, I got to get you right,
my nigga.
okay. He says, this is $5. He says, aTraes, these motherfuckers are mad about the cover book I sent you. I saw that. They having a meltdown. They're absolutely having a meltdown. But anyway, Everybody, make sure y'all go and subscribe to Sammy 3Pete. I know I'm a terrible YouTuber right now. I don't have enough mods to put his link to the channel, so I'm gonna have to go and find that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and bring
it really
this up.
is Sammy 3Pete.
Huh?
You can just type in, if you type in Sammy 3Pete, it'll come up.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. So let's see where we at. Here we go.
Oh my God. You know who he looks like?
What does he look like?
He looks like the guy who plays the devil in Constantine. Like
I remember the movie.
version.
I don't remember the character. That was probably too big.
The guy's name is Peter something, but he looks like a bigger version of that boy.
Toasty, nobody. So Toasty, we're gonna play together, okay? We're gonna play together. I promise you, we're gonna play together. It's just gotta be on a time that works. All right, so let's get to it. Let's see what this guy had to say, okay?
New Year, spending time with your significant.
What the hell? Why is it so low? Let me know if you guys can't hear it, okay? I'll be paying attention to the chat. Let me know if you guys can't hear it.
I hope y'all had a happy New Year, spending time with your significant others, family, and friends, ringing in the new year the best way y'all possibly can. And of course, didn't hit too much of the eggnog. But we're ringing in this new year talking about what is the message with the anti-woke community as a whole. And this comes from a video from aTraes where he did respond to Oh No, It's Alex, or is still trying to get a response to him, which I would imagine he might end up doing sometime Saturday doing his live stream, maybe. But it was a part of the video where he was responding to Alex where he did pose the question.
They're always trying to do the message, right? You know how he always says that shit? The only thing people want now is for the message to be the other side.
No.
You're still delivering the fucking message.
There is no message, you fucking clown. There is no message. The message is to stop putting the message in there. What is our message, nigga? What is it? Explain that to me. Somebody go to this nigga and ask him. aTraes wants to know, what is our message? Since we only want our message in there, what is our message?
And if you were to ask me what I think personally, what the anti-woke message is, and this isn't a reflection of aTraes or anybody else that may have at least some type of level-headed and nuanced take and isn't so far gone off the damn spectrum, they need to be put in an insane asylum. There is the message that they're against, which is stop forcing political ideologies in the game and shoving it down our throat. Now, do I think game companies pander? Yes, they do it for a check. We all know that. But I feel like that's something that's above our pay grade and isn't going to stop because they get handed a check just like any other company that they get paid to promote Pride Month for the month of June. It's always going to happen no matter how much people don't like it or don't buy it.
What you think about what he just said right there?
Okay, the whole thing where I think that's below our pay grade, that doesn't make that fucking right. Okay,
No, I don't even think he's right at all.
No, I think absolutely. It'll be above everybody's pay grade if people stop buying the fucking games because they're sick of being
Bingo, like Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
What do you mean it's above our pay grade? They don't get paid if we don't buy.
Yes,
That's the entire point of what we're doing. Now,
as a matter of fact, these companies lose money.
Now, he defined our message as not. So here's the thing, and I want to preface this by saying, what I was trying to communicate is that, Oh No, It's Alex was saying that what we want is our message put into the game. And he's saying that our message is to stop putting messages in the game. So basically what you're saying is what we want to see developers put in the game is the narrative saying to stop putting messages in the game. What if you got on the Helldivers right now and then niggas start screaming, no DEI, no DEI? We would be like, what the fuck does this have to do with slaying aliens? What if you played Space Marine and the nigga got on screen and started saying, yeah, we hate the woke?
Yeah.
What?
I'm so glad I'm not a black lesbian, you guys.
Exactly. What if you turned on the latest Mass Effect game and they started talking about how much they don't like trans people? I'd be looking at them crazy like, why the fuck are y'all putting this in the game? It's not.
I just watched.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just watched. I started watching Squid Game season 2. There's a trans person in there. Interesting character. You know why? They don't shove it down your throat. It's not always like a struggle train. It was like, would I prefer not to have it in there? Of course, it's not You know, I don't really find that to be entertaining, but they found a way to make this character inherently interesting, and it doesn't break the show.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. I'm sick of being preached to. I'm sick of. I'm not going to give you my money to every time I pick up a fucking game controller to be like, oh, I'm the bad. I'm actually the bad guy because
Yeah, and I like what you said. You said I'm sick of being preached to. But like, what if every game came out had that message in it? Like every game that came out, like this is the opposite of the spectrum. What if every game that came out, some character, some conversation, some interaction between characters was just like, I don't want to be preached to. I'm sick of being preached to. I'm sick of being talked down to. You would obviously get the hint that, is this game being made by a fucking MAGA hat? Wait, like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, you know what? It would make just about as much sense as the shit that we're getting now. It's just on the other side.
We don't want the one-sided political stuff in the game. So when you say something like, you guys just want your message in the game, what is our message?
Oh, I don't want any messages. And if you're going to have a message, you better have someone be able to at least counterpoint that.
Exactly.
Because
you should be leaving it
everything.
Right. You should be leaving it up for interpretation of the audience to decide whether they side with this or not. Stop giving us this one-sided political, like obviously it's the trans issue is controversial. The reason why it's controversial is because it's some fucking bullshit. A man is a man and a woman is a woman. Now, if you want to make a game where a trans person exists, right? And, you know, they identify as how they identify. And then there's other people that are challenging that idea, but you're leaving it up for an interpretation for the audience. Then you drive conversation and you let the audience decide.
Also make it reflect real life. You know what, from what I hear from these trans people, it's difficult, right? If you want to put yourself in their shoes, whether you know, if you truly believe that these people believe that they were born in the wrong body, which some of them I truly believe that they feel this way. Other ones I just think they're using it as, you know, like social armor where they can just be fucking rejects in public and you can't say anything because they got the opposite gender's clothes on. That you know, that's something too. But every single like movement like that is always going to have bad actors. But you know what I've seen in real life is when they walk out and do shit, no one rolls out a red carpet for them. People fucking stare at them. People go like, hey, that's fucking fun. Okay, that would be an inherently interesting thing to see in a story, and it's more realistic. I'm not saying you can't have these people in anything at all, but there are things like over-representation where we're getting them. I was like, I think you know, I'm like 37 years old. I think I've met like 2 trans people in my entire life. I live in a major city, you know, like you know what I'm saying? I live in Detroit. There's gotta be a bunch of them, right? I would assume from what I watch on television, because they're on every other fucking television show.
Right.
They're in every other game now.
I'm sorry, I'm doing some struggle editing.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying it was like, OCD, if you want to have these things, have them in realistically and have them, you know, not how you want them to be, because it's gonna look like you're pandering. You know, give these people actual representation. You know, do I think that you know, because like what did they get for like the last 40 years? It was always like someone got arrested and there was like a transvestite in like a jail cell, like, hi baby. It was like, okay, they're not all like that, I'm sure, but you know, it was like that was the only time you saw trans representation in media. There was like a transvestite in a holding cell, like, hi sugar, and you're like, okay, well, look, you know.
let's continue to listen to him.
But the anti-woke response to that is, every time we see a woman in a particular game, not all games, we tend to have this knee-jerk reaction. Case in point, when you look at Ghost of Yotai, a lot of people felt like it was a little bit of a swerve that you didn't get Jin Sakai, and now you're getting this brand new character, instead of accepting that, oh, they're trying to have this Assassin's Creed approach, or really go all in of being called Assassin's Creed in Japan by exploring different time periods, playing as different characters. You got people having this.
Hold on, bro.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
What you said?
I said, no shit. No, it's like you guys lying his ass off. Okay, one, it's not because it's a female. Ghost of Tsushima is a great example. We were promised, and I believe Sony of Japan was promised that we were going to get 2 more games with the title character, and no, then they did the old switcheroo, and now we got some girl, and I don't mind playing as a girl. What was I'm looking forward. I haven't played it yet. What was the Jiggle Effect game?
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade. Everyone keeps telling me I'll love Stellar Blade. Looking forward to playing that. I played Tomb Raider as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Samus has been rocking it since the 8 gig days. Okay, that's fine. Also, we need to stop pretending that like every woman that falls out of the sky can like beat the shit out of everybody, because like one, that's not realistic. And I get it, you have that like in fantasy games and stuff like that, but it's starting to be where it's like every single character now is a girl boss, and I don't even mind that. It's a lot of it is design things where it was like, I don't want to spend $80 to play as an ugly woman.
Yeah, and you know what? The reason why I don't agree with this, I feel like this is some bullshit. I feel like, respectfully, I feel like you're coping. Because one, and I make this argument everywhere I go when it comes to Ghost of Yotei. One, let me tell you something about entertainment. Okay? One thing we know about entertainers, people that work in the entertainment industry, coming up with a hit new IP is hard. It's extremely hard. Okay? Mm-hmm. For every John Wick we get, you get, what was that? The something of the Northman that flopped. There's 30 of those, 50 of those. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many good movies. Like I'm binge watching all the best horror movies of this year, and these are movies I ain't never even heard of. I'm like, where the fuck these been at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, some of these never even make it into theaters. They they'll get released right onto streaming platforms, which, by the way, I hate to tell you this, guys, that's basically the same as like direct to video.
Right. And how many of y'all in the chat have watched Live with the Devil?
Late Night with the Devil?
Late Night with the Devil. That's what it was. You seen that?
Yeah, I own it. I think it's great.
That was interesting. I never seen a movie like, and I'm sure the budget was well within reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was probably $20 to $40 million.
I'd be surprised if it was that. I'm thinking about maybe 5-10 million. They didn't go anywhere.
No, let's
what was it? I want to say Get Out was what, 15 million?
Oh, if Get Out was 15 million, then I can't even imagine what
exactly. Get Out had a $15 million budget. If Get Out had a $15 million budget, then there's no way that Late Night with the Devil had. I mean, they had some special effects, I suppose, right? But those wasn't outrageous special effects, and it was like most of it. Nah, it had to be less than 20 million. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is it's really hard to make a hit new IP. So many dead movies, graveyards full of dead movies, and games too, right? When you get one that hits, typically what happens is the executives double down on it. They triple down on it. They quadruple down on it because they like to be safe. Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima was a hit. It's a mascot for the PlayStation brand. Everybody knows who, I ain't gonna say everybody, but most people know when they see Jin Sakai, they know, that's that guy from Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to suddenly out of nowhere, when we're expecting more Jin Sakai, to say we're gonna switch to a new character, even if they would have switched to a male character, it wouldn't have mattered. Everybody would have been like, "Where's Jin Sakai? Who is this motherfucker? Who is this motherfucker? I don't know him. Where's Jin Sakai?" But then when you add in the fact that We don't know this character. We don't want to know this character. This character. We want Jen Sakai, and then you add in the female element of it when we know what the times that we live in, and we know we're in an industry where they want to have more female representation. We know why you're doing it. You can spin this narrative about, oh, they want to be Assassin's Creed of Japan. Get the fuck out of here. No, they don't.
No.
No, they don't.
And you put it correct. It was like usually when you get a hit like this, that was such a big hit, they would beat that to death. They would milk it for everything it's for.
Exactly.
Unless you're trying to push a certain narrative, and that's exactly what you're doing. So don't say because if Jen Sakai was a woman, we would have gotten 12 more of those games. No one would have said anything. As long as the money kept rolling in, no one would have changed the format. They probably would have given her an ugly haircut in the second one.
Right.
But that's truly how it is. These people are in the business of making money. So, it was like usually when a movie does well, even like we saw with the Joker, which didn't need a sequel. And you know what? We sure as hell got one.
As soon as that thing made $1 billion, you best believe it was getting a sequel.
Yeah. Even when you kill the main character off, you'll get a fucking sequel. I mean, look at all the Friday the 13th movies. I mean, this has been something that's been going on for years and years and years. So to say, oh, well, we were just going in a different direction. Why? Why would you go against something that Hollywood and big gaming has been doing for decades? So there's some sort of disconnect here that I'm missing. Otherwise, we got to be onto something where you're going, hey, you're pushing this on us. And you know what? Sometimes I got more respect for the people who go like, yeah, I am. This is what I was like. At least the director of the Joker 2 was going like, yeah, I got a problem. It was like the Joker was never supposed to be the Joker. He's not the good guy. Screw you for liking the first movie because I wanted you to not like that character. I was like, okay, if you're against making money, great. But at least he had enough balls to, like stand by his convictions and then, not pull some bullshit and go like, what? Huh? Like, like it's obvious.
Right. Let's continue.
This knee-jerk reaction over seeing a bald chick in Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet off the basis of that, and then they like to look into developers' tweets, see what they're tweeting out, and let that be the main reason why they're not going to buy a game and not have it focus on the games itself. You mean to tell me that a game can be captivating, be something that everybody's looking forward to, but if somebody says something batshit crazy online, that's going to cause you to all of a sudden not buy the game? Another case in point, Witcher 4. People freaking out over the fact that, Ciri is the main protagonist. They're trying to say that, they changed her face, even though we know for a fact that not only is this a CGI trailer and she's not going to end up looking like that in the main game, but she is older. And I think it also has something to do with the mutations of her becoming a Witcher, which that in of itself, people trying to say, no woman has ever become a Witcher.
Okay, so going back to I actually agree with what he has to say about The Witcher here.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, we can come back to that in a second, but he said he criticized the idea of not buying a game because someone who represents the company said some batshit crazy stuff that you don't like. What do you think about that?
It's called the free market, asshole. I'm going to give my money wherever I see fit. So I always use this as an example because Hollywood does this all the time, where you'll have either a director or some actor or actress come out before the film and say something stupid before it goes. Rachel Zegler is like a great example. Like, before the movie's even out, she's saying dumb shit. Okay. And instead of having a good publicist to go like, okay, shut up, don't talk anymore. They let them continue to do this. And all you have to do is just be quiet and let your product speak for itself. But like, if you worked anywhere else and tried that, I always use, like if I worked at Subway and someone was like, hey, give me like a classic Italian sub. And I'd be like, no, here's a tuna fish with lettuce and some balsamic on it. I didn't make it for you, asshole. I would be fired immediately. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't understand why a lot of these people are so opposed to making money. And even if you hold these beliefs, maybe wait till it comes out to say a bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know, because once it's out, it's out. You know,
So to answer him on, you know, people deciding, you know, because a developer or a community manager said some batshit crazy thing that they're not going to buy a game. Here's the thing. There's plenty of good games to play.
Yeah.
Like if there's plenty of, like, what do you mean? If I don't want to play a game because I want to stand on something that I believe in, knowing I got an entire backlog of bullshit that I ain't even played yet. Like I have not played Stellar Blade yet and it's still in the wrapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I keep saying I'm gonna get back into The Witcher. And then whole time I'm in the middle of doing that, Marvel Rivals drops. I can't get off of it.
I got Paper Mario still in the wrapper.
Exactly.
You
So
know,
I don't have to buy. So it used to be a time where you would make a movie or a video game, do your press release talking about the game, and that was it. Well, guess what? Now we live in a social media world where everybody that works for you has a Twitter, okay? And everybody's hypersensitive to companies who don't like you. I'm not giving money to a company that don't like me. Now, me being a content creator, if my audience wants me to play a game so they can see whether or not they want to play it, then I'll play that game. Like, for example, I'm going to play Avowed, but not because I'm buying the game. I was going to buy the game. I'm going to play it on Game Pass. But, hold on, let's see something. But, I don't have to buy it.
No,
I don't care
and shame
how
on
good-
you to go, you need to buy this. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, like, and then here's the thing. I know that I'm justified by not buying it because most, I would say at least over 85% of the games that release that tend to have people like this that work for them, at least the ones that reveal themselves, tend to be flop monsters. I'm sorry. They tend to be bad.
Okay, and what are most of these AAA games coming out? What, even if you're just playing the basic storyline, you're looking at what, 40 to 80 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that old phrase, time is money.
Right.
You know, and you're expecting me to give you both while you're calling me an asshole before I even buy the thing?
Mm-hmm.
No, no, thank you.
Oh, damn. I forgot to add single mom to this.
Let him hit it raw.
Oh.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
Shout out to all the single moms that just entered the chat. I wonder why.
Let him hit it
Okay.
raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now
Let
you
me
a
see. Who was that?
single mom.
Let me see. Tsushima.
Hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
Don't let this
Now
fuck-
you a single mom.
I think we got one more time. Either one or two more times.
Second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
And yep, that's the last time.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Shout out to Genty Maxi, Hornstar, Joe Fish, Trunks 0404, and Furious Dan. You have all become single moms. You are now a member of the channel. Shouts out to you. I gotta work on you guys some new emotes. I appreciate it. Shouts out to Tatsu-sama. I really appreciate that, my guy. But go ahead, bro. You were going.
No, I'm just I'm saying time is money, and it was like, so now you're expecting me to give you both. So now I'm losing out on both things. So now I spent money on a game that is basically, like, especially as like a white male, I'm an asshole, for playing it, or it wasn't meant for me. And now instead of just giving you my money, I've also wasted my time on a game where someone else, like, I think that was the most refreshing about like Hogwarts Legacy when that first dropped. Because they weren't playing any of the politics or anything like that. They were like, listen, this is for people who love the franchise. We want, it was like, we took our time with this. We want you to feel immersed. We want you to feel like you're in this world. And it was like, and the marketing for that was so refreshing, where it was like, oh my god, I can't even remember the last time someone pitched a game like this to me.
Mhm.
Which I mean, there were parts about it that I liked and parts that I didn't, but it was just to hear people go like, hey, we made this for the fans again, and know that you weren't being lied to. I mean, there's a lot to be said about that. It's unfortunate that, you know, we have to kind of like weed through these weird guerrilla tactics to not know that it was like, hey, this game might look cool visually, but like you're going to be stepping on a political landmine here. It's annoying and it's upsetting. There's nothing worse than when you spend $80 to $100 on a game, especially if you want early access or something like that, and then it's a bag of shit. It's terrible.
Shouts out to Tatsu-sama again, who just dropped another 5. What's CHF? You know what CHF currency is? 5 something.
Huh? No, I have no idea.
All right. Well, he dropped 5 something. My nigga.
My nigga.
Let me get back. He says you look slim. This motherfucker just called me fat.
It might be me. I'm like compressed.
Like yeah, because it is in 4x3.
Yeah.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Tatsu-sama has been a single mom for 2 months. Shouts out to you. Let me know when the baby shower is, Tatsu-sama. I'll hook you up with some merch. Yeah, but 4x3 thing. Yeah. That's. I mean, if any of you guys know how to, so here's my thing, chat. I had to put it in 4x3 because if you leave the window standard, there's no room for me and the guest on the canvas. So I had to put it in 4x3. And if you transform it, I can't have the borders. Like if I transform it, like if I get it slim or, you know, like I normally do, it erases the borders. And I don't know what to do about that. So, yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. All right, so let's continue.
Witcher, if you play throughout Witcher 3, you know for a fact that she has elder blood, which pretty much makes her.
And again, I agree with his take on The Witcher.
That's right.
I don't care that she's going to be the main protagonist. However, there are people that are much more in the know on the Witcher lore who says that she should absolutely not be a Witcher, and she is being nerfed, which is insane to me. But the idea that she is ugly, I've said it time and time again. Sorry, guys, I can't subscribe to that. So I don't know if you wanted to say what how you felt about
No. I mean, a lot of those, and there are people in this where I go like, hey man, so like in the Acolyte, I had to go through every single episode on my buddy Roman's channel, and I was putting out genuine criticism, going like, hey, you shouldn't knock out your main character because you can't, as a writer, figure out a better way to put her in a different location. You know what I mean? It was like knocking them out and having them wake up in a different location. Doing that 5 or 6 times is very poor writing. And then I'd had, like, you're on Twitter, and then I got some guy going, and that black bitch should have never gotten the part in the first place. So it was like, you're not helping. Okay. I was like, you're making me look bad by, it was like, you can talk about Amanda Steenberg all you want. It was like, I don't care that she's black. I care that the show is written poorly and that she can't fucking act. That's her skin color had nothing to do with it. So you got people freaking out, because they're like, oh, it's gotta be what's his face, and it was like, no, the story was genuinely going where eventually she was going to take the reins. You can't freak out just because you see girl protagonist. This was a natural progression of the story. She was always going to take over. That's just how it was. That's just, I'm pretty sure that's how the books go now, whether she gets nerfed or not. But we do have to get a little bit better about calling out our own, going because that's not helping. So when you get a genuine example of this is earned, this is what 4 games now, where she's finally taken the reins. There you go. But you can't freak out when this is what was supposed to happen.
But I will, in their defense, I will say that this does play into the narrative that, they want a lot more female characters to take over and have the reins of a lot of different stuff. This happened to be the game where, narratively speaking, it just made sense. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. And this is the perfect example, like as a comic book guy, where I say, hey, this isn't natural. And then one dipshit who went on the Wikipedia was like, well, actually, in an alternate, it was like, shut up. We got it. Like, okay, this isn't the gotcha moment you think it is.
All right.
God in the game, and they had to nerf her going into this, or otherwise it would be like playing a Superman on God mode. It would be boring. Because we know how overpowered she was in that small segment in The Witcher 3. Now, granted, it made sense, and it makes sense for her to take up the mantle of Witcher because of how well of an established character she was in Witcher 3. How people in the replies to this post got angry at an AI image of Lucia in GTA 6, saying that she was too fat, her shoulders are too broad, and her chin is too masculine. It's knee-jerk reactions that causes everybody on that side to look absolutely crazy. And don't get me started on Assassin's Creed Shadows. People were not only complaining about Yasuke being in the game.
Okay, before he get into Yasuke, again, I have to agree with him on the Lucia thing.
Yeah, I would.
A lot of y'all had to
like
be trolling. It had to be a lot of trolling.
Yeah, he looks like a help. No, like those idiots a couple months back who were saying Margot Robbie's a mid.
Oh my god, bro. That was insane. So I think when it came to Margot Robbie being mid, I think a lot of them were trying to say that because she's getting older. And she may not be as hot as she was when she first appeared in, what was that movie? Well, not when she first
appeared.
Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street. I know.
Okay, well, no one's going to look that hot for a long time.
You get what I'm saying? But to sit there and say that this woman is mid, man, y'all niggas wilding.
Okay, like there's that new movie with Nicole Kidman where she's like dating like a guy like 20 years younger than her, and they're going like, well, she's still, I was like, Nicole Kidman is old, but she still looks fine as fuck. Like, you can acknowledge that like actresses have gotten older. You don't go like down a gradient. You didn't get fucked over. You just aged. You can't say that. But yeah, no, I thought what's her face from GTA? She just looked like a healthy gal. I didn't see any problem with that.
Yeah, Dante's Rant Room says he's right. We got to get used to calling out our own. And see, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have an issue with it at all. You know what I'm saying? I say something now. Granted, there's certain rules that you got to live by. Okay, I would if I had to go at somebody that I was cool with, I would absolutely let them know, hey yo, bro, I don't really. That's why like recently with Smash JT, it wasn't Smash JT that I disagreed with. It was some certain things that I disagreed with, and what I did was I asked him, could I come on to his show and just have a debate with him about it, or have it come like one day I went on his show. We had a disagreement about the DLC winning game of the year. You know what I'm saying? Went on there, and then we had a disagreement about the Real Game Awards. Oh damn!
Oh, what's happening?
Oh damn!
What is happening?
Is it fixed?
It was just gas.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hold on, chat. Let me see if we can fix. God damn! Wait a minute. You was doing good. Hold up. Let me. Jesus, motherfuckers, getting exorcism performed live on stream. Wait, did it fix itself? Nope. Hold on.
I hope.
Let me get rid of this window. I don't know.
Like when you nut, you just keeps on sucking.
Let me. How do I? Huh. I don't. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how to. I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know what it is.
Hold on, chat. Let me see if I could. Jesus. I don't know.
This is hilarious.
Okay.
That's better.
Nope. 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 That shit's fucked. Okay, bro. I'm gonna hang it up and then I'm gonna send you a new link.
All right, yeah.
Jesus,
Looks like Mac
what was
Headroom
that?
right now.
All right. All right, chat. Okay. What was
I don't know.
Jesus? Oh well, at least they can still hear you.
Oh,
Hold up.
I mean that's fine.
Holy. Okay, I just sent you a new link.
All right, let's try this again.
Motherfucker was wild. All right.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
up.
Sorry, the meth was kicking in.
You said the meth?
Yeah, sorry, my meth was kicking in.
Oh, you were joking. I have to
Yeah.
I gotta be a little bit careful. You know what I'm saying? I thought you were serious. You know what I'm saying? I thought
No, man.
I thought you were serious for a second there. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Let me see. Hopefully this works. Damn, that was wild.
Yeah, I'd never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, because usually the audio glitches out too.
All right. We back?
I
Okay.
think so.
Oh, we were not. I am not supposed to be showing that. Hold up. All right. Where did we go? Where did my video go? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little technical difficulty. That's all that was. Person says glitch. That was strange. That was strange. I think that was a listener content.
That was. We got hacked.
All right, let's continue.
Which I think the only reason why he's in the game is to kind of tick the samurai checkbox.
Oh, let me go back.
Don't
Let me
even
go back.
started on the side image of Lucia
Yeah, I
in
don't even
GTA
remember.
6 saying
Oh.
that she was too fat, her shoulders are too broad, and her chin is too masculine. It's knee-jerk reactions that causes everybody on that side to look absolutely crazy. And don't get me started on Assassin's Creed Shadows. People were not only complaining about Yasuke being in the game, which I think the only reason why he's in the game is to kind of tick the samurai checkbox and not necessarily what other people been saying. Granted, it could be worse. You could
Nah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Did y'all hear what this man just said? This man said the only reason Yasuke he believes that the only reason that Yasuke is in the game is to tick the samurai checkbox, not the other checkbox that everyone else is talking about. Ain't no way he just said that. If that was the case, why would you not put a traditional Japanese samurai in the game?
Yeah, maybe with a full page in the history book.
Hello, man. Come on, man. Like we got to be realistic about. Like I get it, and this is that fake nuance I be talking about. I get it. You want to separate yourself from the anti-woke crowd so bad that you're willing to go extremely far outside of the stratosphere of common sense to make your point. But that makes no sense. They only put Yasuke in the game to tick the samurai checkbox when there are dozens of famous samurai they could have put in the game.
Absolutely. It doesn't even make sense. And remember, he's supposed to blend in. You could have a story about, it shouldn't be this story. You have people sparking debate whether he actually really was a black person or if he, it just feels inappropriate to do. And there's plenty of black people who aren't happy about this. I know Japan isn't happy about this. And then to say like, no, you're the problem. And we're just, and then to cope is hard to go, no, we're just ticking that samurai box, dude. Like, like
it's absolutely insane. And I like what Esther Morto just said. He said he should also explain the leaks of the concepts where they were going to use Japanese people as playable characters until George Floyd happened. Now, you can say that's rumor. You can say that's made up. You can say whatever you want to say. My whole thing is when information like this comes out about a game, all they have to do is come out and say, guys, this is bullshit. That's all they got to do. When you have information like this come out and it's allowed to continue to bubble underneath, and then like we have other information out about other topics, not other topics, about other aspects of your content. You have the Tory Gates come out stealing Japanese signage. Hello? How many apologies they had to put out delaying the game? And now I'm supposed to believe just because you say on the video that what we're talking about is a bunch of bullshit. So why did they delay the game? Oh, it needed some time to cook. I bet you that game still come out buggy.
Oh, of course.
Like, no. They delayed the game because every other game they dropped flopped that year, and Assassin's Creed was surrounded by too much controversy. They literally issued an apology for the Torygate incident. These people don't know what they're doing. They're only there to check boxes. They're not qualified to do their job. Their own director said that. Oh, the people, they're first timers and they're stressed out. And they never made a game before. And it's like, what?
What are they doing making this game then?
Huh?
I said, oh, they're first time. What you're gonna put them on one of your biggest properties?
And they wonder why they're 85% below what they was 5 years ago?
Yeah. Do you remember like back in the day where they would show like gaming magazines and then it'd be like, here's the developers, and it was just like 8 guys in a basement, and then but you knew that any time that there was like behind the scenes or whatever, like, yeah, we basically fucking live down here. It was like now you have these people like walking through like these TikTok celebrities going like, first I wake up, I get a latte, and I was like, bitch, when do you work on a game?
Because the people that was making games back then were passionate about it. Now I gotta force you to come into the fucking office because you want to work from home. I'm with Elon. Ain't no nigga, I work from home. Let me tell you something. I am not as productive from home as I would be if I was in the office. I can admit that. It is what it is. If I was
No, I agree. My boss cut that shit out.
Yeah.
As soon as it was over, it was like, hey,
yeah.
Listen,
and for the record, if my
you're
job
sick and you want to take your laptop home so you can still get some stuff done, I won't mark you down. It was like, otherwise, like, come into work.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. But like, I think this is pure cope to tick the samurai box. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind, sir?
To tick the samurai box is,
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's probably the most cope I've heard all week. Yeah. I mean, and that's really pushing it.
Yeah.
Only have Yasuke as a playable character, and you literally wouldn't be playing as an assassin once again, and it would be more of a rehash of what they've done in Odyssey and Valhalla, where you would just be playing somebody who's the direct descendant of the Isu instead of a full-blown assassin. But when they include an assassin in this game, people were still upset because the Japanese assassin is a woman, even though we've had female assassins in Assassin's Creed games before, and nobody even cared or batted an eye. Basically, to sum it up for the people in the back, the message of the anti-woke crowd is this as a whole. Every time that we see a woman in a game trailer, in some gameplay, we have this knee-jerk reaction, it's going to be woke because this, and this. Because history tells us you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it and all that other jazz. Which, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction, y'all, can y'all just at least wait till the game comes out and just give your take about it then? and just go listen to what your favorite reviewer has to say about if it's woke or not. And I'm pretty sure I can have an idea of what people would say to this. Well, oh, the reason why people have a knee-jerk reaction is because of the political stuff that's being shoved down our throats. Instead of just having a nuanced approach and waiting till the game comes out to determine if it's woke or not. And to me, I just cannot see myself not buying a game that I'm interested in, that I think looks good, in my opinion. Or not even just me. Take it off me for a second. If
Pause.
it's a game that everybody say, yo, the gameplay looks good.
Dipshit, we said we don't think it looks good. So you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth going, well, can't you just wait and see if the game go? I'm not going to let somebody, he goes, please watch your favorite YouTubers, see what they have to think about it. I'm not going to let somebody deter me from buying a game that I think looks good. None of us said you can't buy it. We said we don't think it looks good.
Well,
And then when we say that, you go, oh, you must be grifting. No, I'm allowed to have an opinion. I don't think it looks great. Although the GTA game looks fucking wild. I will be buying that.
yeah. I mean, GTA looks wild. I won't be playing it, not because it's woke, but because I'm just over GTA. But what I will say is, first of all, he's like, what you're describing as our message is incorrect. Like,
yeah, no,
it's
I
not.
love how they're like, you can't even describe what woke is. They always say that. I was like, yes, I can. And then when I do, they go, well, that's not the definition. And it was like, you just don't like the definition. And they'll go, well, that's not the actual definition of the word. And they'll give me the definition of the word. And I was like, words can change over time. And then they'll be like, well, that's stupid. And then I go, cool.
Right.
or there's a certain phrase that used to mean bundle of twigs that comes to mind when you talk that way. Okay, words can definitely change over time. People can adopt phrases and use it for different things. That's how slang and idiom. Okay, there's a word called colloquialism. That's, even though it might have a certain definition, it's colloquially understood to mean something else, like a five and dine, or means like a greasy spoon. And the reason that you know what those terms are is because you've been to a fucking diner before and you heard someone else say it. Okay, it's not out of the realm of possibility that language evolves, and they try to play these games where they move the goalposts. And honestly, I do think this guy's coming in good faith, but I think you get stuck in these echo chambers where they go, oh, everybody thinks this, and it's like, no.
Well, so while I
Everybody
do
doesn't.
think he's coming in good faith, I do think he's doing that fake nuance thing. I'm sorry. It's
Oh, absolutely.
It's fake nuance. It's trying to be the middle, trying to be the beacon of being reasonable and things like that. And it's just you're unfortunately your argument is falling short because you can't. I know this dude's smart enough to acknowledge reality. You're not going to tell me. He mentioned the bald chicken intergalactic. Sir, how did we go from an industry that and let me come back to this. Asmongold brought up the best point when it comes to this attractive character thing that I've heard. That gamers absolutely positively care about what their character looks like. Because if they didn't, companies wouldn't be making so much money on cosmetics.
Absolutely.
So when you bring up the bald chicken intergalactic, it's not an attractive character. And we're not talking about attractiveness and just like sexiness. We're talking about this character doesn't look dope, cool, or anything I want to play. Bayonetta did.
I saw what the actress looks like. She's pretty. It's she's got short hair. I'm trying to be nice. But you know what she doesn't look like, and you know who the bald chicken intergalactic looks like, and I pointed this out to a bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge Mortal Kombat guy. They designed her to look like Shang Tsung.
Who? Oh, you talking
bald
about the chicken? The ball?
She looks just like Shang Tsung. It's not even fucking close.
Oh my God!
She looks like the actor in the 95 movie. She looks like the and then they've changed that character to look like the actor in the 95 movie. And apparently they just had his face animations lying around. They're like, put it on a ball chick. That's
Your
what they did.
soul is mine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly who she looks like.
That's fucked up. but yeah, so going back to what he was saying, dude, you can't describe what our message is because you don't know what our message is. It's funny, I can describe, I know exactly what all of their messages is. Okay. Women, we want more female representation. So how do they portray that? In the games, they replace all the male characters with female characters. They put all sorts of feminist ideology and messages in game, i.e., what's her name? Harley Quinn throwing away her traditional outfit and saying, "Yeah, I want something a little bit more fashion forward." Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. That's their message. What about the LGBTQ community? Trans people. Yeah, we want more trans representation in gaming. We want people to know that we exist, despite the fact that nobody fucking cares. Okay, so what do? They make sure that they put trans flags everywhere in the game. They make sure that they put trans characters in the game that we don't care about. They make sure that they design characters to look sexually ambiguous. Okay, so that you can't really tell the difference between what the fuck is a man and a woman. We see it in almost literally every game that comes out. That's their message. Whom else? Socialists love putting socialist messages.
Oh, absolutely.
Pro-socialist messages. They don't show you any of the downfalls of socialism. They put it in the game because that's their message. It's funny how I can describe this and how they want to put it in the game, but you can't describe what our message is and how we want to put it in the game. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Our message is make fucking games free of political propaganda. Well, how do you put that in the game? That's the point. You don't.
Yep.
We're not asking you to put nothing in the game other than what it was created to be. Now, if you're telling me that you started from the outset that we wanted to make a pro-socialist, woman-empowered, LGBTQ representation game from the jump, okay, cool. When it flops, don't get out here and talk about how we're transphobic or sexist or racist.
Well, and that's the thing. They do try doing those things. No one buys them.
And then they come and take our IPs. Yep.
Yes, exactly. And then they go, well, obviously they're not smart enough to realize that, this message is good for them. We need to put it in things that aren't affected by this. And it was just like, no. And I'm not asking you, just because you put a bunch of socialist propaganda in video games for you to counteract that and put a couple bread lines in a couple fucking games. No, I don't want to see either of those things, because when I play games, I don't want to be reminded of the real world. And it was like I don't want to sit there while I'm holding my controller going like, socialism doesn't work. The fact that you're making me do that is annoying.
If you're going to make a video game that promotes illegal migrants, at least discuss the downfalls of it. Don't sit up there and try to act like it's all peaches and rainbows if we let a bunch of illegal immigrants into the damn country. Shouts out to Furious Dan. I'm going to get to your super chat in just a moment. Hey, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. So, yeah, we're going to move on from that. I got to get used to my new buttons. I remapped all my buttons, y'all. So, I mean, that's absolutely insane. Absolutely goddamn insane.
It is. It's wild.
Okay. So, let's see. There's actually something new that just came out. It came out at least I was tagged in it right before the show. And, yeah. This is a doozy. I haven't seen the whole entire thing yet, so we're going to react to this. Man, watch this bullshit, chat. Watch this bullshit.
The best ideas come out of not being the same.
There were just like little breadcrumbs along the way of like, oh, wait a minute. there's me in here somewhere. You want people to just recognize that this is important without the extra gasoline on the fire.
I want to see more creators that look like me.
There's been a lot of examples.
I want to see more creators that look like me. I hope I get a chance to talk to Paris because I didn't know he was in this video. I hope that I do. But here's my problem with I want to see more creators that look like me. Where are they? Where are they? See, the problem with the industry is you niggas are trying to inorganically promote diversity. It doesn't work. Okay? It just, it just doesn't work.
Like when I was talking about like trans representation earlier too, there's something that I always like to bring up to like people who say, hey, we need more black creators, we need more black characters. And I was talking about there's such a thing as overrepresentation. Guys, you're 13% of the population. I'm sorry that there's not more of you, okay? You know? It's a primarily white country. Okay? There's just more white people walking around. Okay? I didn't make the rules. I didn't do that. Doesn't mean that I don't, like to see black people. I do. But when it gets to a certain point, when you're pushing these things, it starts to feel unnatural because there's not that many black people.
It fucking is. I want y'all to stop pretending like black people are lining up to play Final Fantasy. Stop. They're not.
That would be like me, like us going to Japan, going like, where the fuck are all the white and black people at?
Exactly.
Like
the reason why you have a studio full of white people that can make a game about Dungeons and Dragons and it sell well is because they have 240 million white people in this country, and they can get at least 5% of those white people to buy a Dungeons and Dragons game or not a Monster Hunter or a fucking a Fallout. But you cannot create a black studio and make a black version of Fallout or Monster Hunter or Dungeons and Dragons or World of Warcraft and get even 5% of black people to buy it. It don't work. I bet money if you made a black fighting game, who gonna play it? If white people don't play it, who gonna play it?
Well, here's another thing too. And I'm not saying that it's bad to have black spaces. I'm saying it's unrealistic. Where if you're going to start a studio where all you do is hire black people, you've severely limited the amount of people that you can hire just from the population counts in this country alone. Now, if you're saying, hey, it's geared to the black population, that's fine. That is what it is. You're going to get smaller numbers simply because there's less black people in the country. That is not racist.
Exactly. And see, here's the thing. I don't understand how you niggas don't see the big picture here. You want to see more black content creators. My problem is if I'm spearheading a studio, right? I don't see how you niggas don't see the big picture. For example, I'm writing a fantasy book. I recognize that niggas don't really care about fantasy like that. I'm sorry. There's black people that do, but I know the majority of people that read the Witcher books and Lord of the Rings and all of this stuff are probably white people. So do you think that if I get my book made, do you think I'm going to the black neighborhood to sign books and promote my books? Or do you think that I'm going to the white neighborhood to promote my books?
Or make something that everybody like, just make something to make something.
That's exactly. I'm making something that's in my brain. Shout out to Furious Dan. Let me get to his super chat really because I know he feel neglected. Yeah. Let me get to your super chat really quick. Where is my there we go.
My nigga.
There we go. My nigga. He says you can't hate them enough. Okay? Be careful with that hate word, man. Be careful. You can get they'll shadow ban you out here. But anyway, yeah though. My whole thing, y'all see the problem is y'all are lazy. Y'all don't want to do the work. If you want more black creators, what you need to do is what the NFL do. I said the same thing when Brie Larson came out on stage and made that ridiculous ass comment talking about I don't care about white men reviewing my movie.
Oh, you mean the people going to see your shit?
Exactly. So congratulations, really? Bree. Now Bree's been cool lately, so I don't want to jump on it too hard. But congratulations. I said congratulations after she said that. You tanked the Captain Marvel character for the next 10 plus years because of that. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So what you actually do is what the NFL does, okay? The NFL makes sure that they go deep into the neighborhood and make sure you know how to play football and you know how to watch it. Flag football, touch football, 7-on-7 camps. Oh, they go in. The players go in. They make sure they send people down there to let you know that football is safe, never safer than it's been. They make sure you know. They make sure you know that football is a possibility. You ain't got to play it. Come work in it. Come be a scout. That's why you got so many women working in the NFL now. Not just the NFL, college football. You got women referees, women working in sports medicine. You see all them women on the sidelines?
Yep.
All them women on the sidelines. They pouring the drinks. They working on players. Female commentators. Because the NFL went into the communities and said, hey, football can be your life. The gaming industry is too lazy to do that. All you got to do is go into a black neighborhood, show them a couple of demonstrations on how easy it is to code, and say, hey, video games can be your life. Hey, little niglet, you don't have to sell drugs. Come make a video game. Hey, we'll give out scholarships for you to go to college to get a free scholarship to go learn to code so you can make video games. Hey, little niglet.
Well, also, I'm not buying the game just because you showed me this bitch with her head looking like Mickey Mouse. That's my the Mickey Mouse cut. Every time I've never met a girl with the Mickey Mouse cut where I was like, oh, this conversation is going to be reasonable. No, it's not the fact that she's black. It's the fact, and it's not the fact that I have any prejudice that she's black. Hey, the fact is, you hired her because she was black.
Hey, Toasty, that's
you
cap.
Expect everyone to buy the shit because she's black.
Toasty, that's cap. Toasty, that's cap. She says, would you put a library in the hood? No, that's actually cap. There are plenty of libraries in the hood, and the motherfuckers be lit. Not lit as in like the club or nothing like that, but it'd be a lot of people in there. So like,
yeah,
I don't say that. There's absolutely black people who read and they actually use the library. So that's actually cap. Now maybe in the hood in New York it might be different. I don't know. But I know down here in Atlanta,
I can tell you the library in Detroit's bumping. Okay, and that's why like voter ID and all that shit, that's all bullshit, because it was like that's another thing too, though. It was like the lies they tell you. It was like they think black people are so stupid they don't know how to use a computer or how to get a driver's license or know where a library is. And it was like that's incredibly racist to me.
Right.
You know, to have ideals like that. But I was just say, to put something out there and go, you need to buy this simply because we have this black lady with the Mickey Mouse haircut working on it. And if you don't buy it, you don't like black people. And it's like, that is so ridiculous. When if you really wanted to start a black studio and for black people, I wouldn't give a shit who I hire, because I would try to put in, like make a game with, like black culture in it. And I would hire the best fucking people I could to make it the best game that I could play, and then send that out, because you're going to want to represent your culture in the best way possible.
It amazes me how black people can't see the big picture. I don't give a fuck who's in the game. If everybody who worked on it is black people, we eating. Like okay, like me, when I write a movie, because I've written like black films, and I've written films where the main character is a white guy. I don't care. All I want people to see is my art. So if you telling me there's more money to, like, if I go in here and make a video game, my studio, I got millions of dollars on the line. I got lives at stake. You got black people like, oh, we want to be seen. Bitch, no, I don't care about being seen. I want people to play our game. So if I gotta make a white guy the main character and people come in and play the game, guess what? You get to feed your family. You get to feed your family. Oh shit, Sheena just bought a new Benz. She couldn't have done that if we would have made just an all black game. By black people for black people. Well, guess what? By black people for the unemployed. Okay, because we're all unemployed now. Our studio tanked. Okay,
No,
I'm sorry.
you're telling me if you have a studio and then Tom Hardy walks in and says like, "Hey, you know what? I'd like to be a part of this." Be like, "Sorry, man, you're not black." No, you put him in the fucking movie.
And now we're going broke. And I would look Keisha dead in the face and say, "Congratulations, bitch. You see Sheena over there, the single mom. She can't feed her kids. Why? Because you told a white guy that we only work with blacks. You see how that works? And then it got out.
Ridiculous.
Everybody on Twitter seen it, and now we're being accused of being Sweet Baby Inc. supporters. Congratulations. You see Tim over there? Okay. He's going to jail because now he can't pay his child support.
Yep.
All because you only want to work with blacks. So let's continue. Let's continue.
Games that have rubbed me the wrong way.
Wait, what did she say?
I didn't hear what you said.
I want to see more creators that look like me.
There's been a lot of examples of representation of black people in games that have rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay, that ain't too bad. I've seen some ignorant niggardry. I mean, we don't even have to go to video games. What if Miles Morales was Thor shit? Oh my god.
But I'm pretty sure that was written by a white dude.
I think it was an Indian guy.
Oh, was it?
It was an Indian guy. By Odin's
that's
Fade.
the problem. When you try to just like appeal to this thing, so okay, what if are some of like they are really cool comics, but they used to just be like situations where it would be like, hey, what if Reed Richards found the Infinity Gauntlet instead of like they posed these things, but they had like this Miles Morales like year where it was like, what if Miles Morales was this? What if Miles Morales was that? And it was going like, no, then just have like an offshoot, I guess. But it was like you're starting, even though I don't think your intent was to be racist, you're eventually going to get to races, and then and then you have shit like By Odin's Fade. Like
Rolando Ramirez says no, a white Jewish guy made Black Thor. I thought when we covered this before,
I
it was
thought
an
it was a
Indian
white
guy.
dude.
Okay, I mean that's fine, but by Odin's Fade was a diabolical.
That was like
that was diabolical. God. Odin had on Tim's, guys. Tim's.
Dude, Mjolnir had graffiti.
Yep. I can see him. I can see him drawing this up like these niggas gonna like this.
Yeah, he's like, they love spray paint on shit.
I don't know no nigga that likes spray painting shit. I don't know where the graffiti comes from. I always thought the graffiti had to be crazy white boys. Like, that's what I always thought. But let's continue.
Yeah, no, that's what we had to do to get the black guys' attention. Going like, hey, let's hang out.
Hold on,
let me go back a little bit.
The moment I heard like, oh, we don't want to help you because we don't know that many black folks, I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it myself.
Oh no.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. Guys, you cannot make this shit. Why is Alyssa Mercante in this clip? What the fuck?
Just because like I happen to be black doesn't mean like get him show like black things. Like, oh, like he listens to rap, he likes basketball. Like I grew up playing baseball. I love hockey. I'm Canadian. Just make the.
That's why you look like that. You're Canadian. That's why.
I love hockey. I'm Canadian.
Just
make the person great who just happens to be black.
Sometimes to write for black voices, you need a black voice behind it.
Wait, did they need a black voice behind San Andreas? Did they need a black voice behind Fight for New York? Did they need a black voice behind Prototype 2? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, you need a collection of voices. You want to sell this to everybody. Oh my God.
We stand with a more diverse industry. We support the concept of a more diverse industry, telling more diverse stories. There's plenty of games out there for you to buy. If you don't like this, don't buy it.
Like I want, gladly, bitch.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, Awissa. You know what I'm saying? Because I call you Awissa now. I don't even call you Alyssa no more. I'm so glad, because when your game flops and we dancing on you like this, I don't want to hear no shit. I'm going to play that clip every time a game flops like that and we don't buy it. I'm going to play it every time. We're going to play it. Let's run it back. What did she say?
Yeah.
We stand with the people who work at our studio. We stand with a more diverse industry. We support the concept of a more diverse industry, telling more diverse stories. There's plenty of games out there for you to buy. If you don't like this, don't buy
it.
I'm so glad you said it, because she people like Alyssa Mercante and the people that walk with her want so bad to believe that they can survive without your money. You are about to find out the hard way. I don't know how you didn't find out already that you can't survive without the audience.
She's about to find out in court how it's going to be like not having any money.
So let's see what Khalif Adams has to say.
Like, I want them to understand that, like, this is for you, like, in a real way.
Gaming while black?
Buddy, no. Oh my.
Gaming while black.
Did you encounter a lot of racism while you sit alone and play a video game by yourself? Like
gaming while black.
Oh.
When it comes to these people, they can't let it go. They can't let the racism stuff go. They can't.
No.
I mean, Kata asked a good question on stream today. Is there any sort of black characters or role models or anything, male characters that don't have anything to do with any sort of racism or nope, I can't think of any.
No.
When was the last time we seen a black male character?
Used to be.
Huh?
Like when we were growing up in the 90s, it was like they did not make such a big deal about race. It's unfortunate that we have to live in these times because it separates everybody.
Wow. Anyway,
gotta be exhausting.
Anyway, man, you down for some Marvel Rivals?
Hell yeah.
Guys, we finna get into some Marvel Rivals. That was insane. Well, I hope this works. We about to find out. Chat, we finna get into some Marvel Rivals, man. We're gonna play a couple of games with y'all. I don't even know what to say about that shit, man.
Like I said, it's just it just sounds like an exhausting way to live your life. Where it was like imagining that everybody's out to get you, or that we both talked about Marvel Rivals in the beginning of the show. We're about to get into it again. I don't think you and I are going to take away a different experience just because you have more melanin in your skin than I do. It was like maybe I might take a little bit more away because like I'm a comic book guy. It doesn't mean that I can't think the game is cool because I was like, oh, this is gonna break the lore.
Right.
Right.
Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I fucked up.
That's some dumb shit, man.
Oh boy, why are you no capturing game? We didn't think this through. Well, I didn't think this through.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hold on. Chat, you gotta bear with me. Damn, I didn't think this was gonna be the struggle streaming part. Hold on. Let me come back here. Pause. First of all, let me do this. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. My bad. No, I'm watching the stream. So.
Well, no, like it's not displaying yet. It's not displaying yet. I'm gonna close this really quick. Okay, I'm gonna move chat and whatnot up here. He said, "Yeah." Person says, first of all, Cryptid Beats, you can go straight to hell. Okay, all right, you can go straight to hell. Okay, I am not about to get my ass beat. Okay, all right. Let me move this up here. So let me.
About to be gaming while black.
Huh?
He said you're about to be gaming while black. So
yeah, you know, you can't have that, right? Can't have that. Can't be out here.
I don't even know what that means.
No, they're trying to do the whole, you know, the whole like. Basically, they trying to say you can't be a black gamer without experiencing racism.
It was like you're trying to walk into GameStop and like, where do you think you're going, boy?
Exactly.
Like, and you know what? If I was getting treated like that, I would just, you know, digitally download everything, get a Steam account, I guess. If you have a racist GameStop by you, please, by all means, get a Steam account. I'm gonna call bullshit. Gaming, besides there's factions, is probably some of the most accepting groups of people. We just like to talk shit in the lobbies. That's all.
Damn. Hey yo. Damn, I think what y'all are seeing with the freeze up is when I launched the fucking game. Yeah, shit. They're saying because they're saying it's freezing up for them.
Might have to streamline this.
Yeah, this might not work. Yikes. Cause I'm seeing it on my end. Okay, the PC said nah, nigga.
Yeah, you're starting to robot a little too.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. I might have to.
I think it's Alyssa Mercante. She's sabotaging us.
Look, niggas. What if GameStop? Damn, what's going on? Okay, let me okay, we might have to postpone tomorrow. We might have to just play that shit off stream. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's doing it just because like I'm trying to stream with you in here.
Yeah, that might be what it is. I would have to get my shit all set up because I'm on console right now.
I mean, you don't have to stream it if you don't want to. But it's all good. Because it wasn't gonna capture both. Hey yo, so is it permanently doing us? He said. Person says unlaunch the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you're botting out, and I'm starting to slow up too.
Ooh. Struggle streaming again. Okay. You know what? It's not fixing itself either. I thought it would fix itself. Let me see if it fixes itself. Fix yourself, fix yourself, fix yourself. Oh, we back. Woo! Pulled it off. Pulled it off. Almost fucked up, but we pulled it off. We pulled it off. Let me see. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep you here too much. We're gonna have to rethink the whole gaming while a guest is on here. Have to rethink that. Let me see, chat. Damn, that was supposed to be the entire reason I was doing this. Damn. I thought that it was going to be able to handle it. Oh, well.
Now the problem's out in the open, though, so people might be able to help in the chat and stuff.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's just a specific game. All right, chat. So
that could be.
So we're gonna conclude the stream. But before we go, I want to test something really quick. So if you're still in the chat, I recognize that a lot of people probably was like, "Oh no, this nigga is struggle streaming. I'm up out of there." So if you're still in the chat, I'm about to try something. I wonder if it was Marvel Rivals. I'm about to try something, see if we can get this thing to work. But this is going to be the end of the stream. So this was the first episode of 30 Carrots. Shouts out to my guy Sammy 3Pete, who is in here. Go ahead and let them know as we do this outro. I mean, granted, if it works, we might stay longer, but this is just testing at this point.
Yeah, I'm down to hang out. I told you I would go on this test drive with you.
Yeah, but for future references, I will be like we gonna be gaming together. Like, guys, when Monster Hunter drops on 30 Carrots, this is what we're gonna be playing, and you guys will be able to be in the Discord with me, playing with me and the guests. Whatever we're gonna be doing. We might even be playing Marvel Rivals. We don't know. So 30, there's no limits on 30 Carrots. Okay, but make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. Sammy, go ahead and let them know where they can find you and everything that you got coming up.
Yeah, so I'm Sammy 3 Feet. You can find me on Twitter at Sammy 3 Feet. You can find me on YouTube at Sammy 3 Feet. I got a weekly show called In Other News. It's every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like to get on various creators from what Leon would call the nerdosphere, and then and then decompress, because like as much as I love all this culture war stuff, it was like sometimes you got to talk about other shit. So I'd be like, hey, you're an expert in gaming. How you feel about this guy who had sex with an alligator down in Florida? And
to be fair, like we're gonna get into topics like that on here too. It's just tonight.
Absolutely.
Tonight we just happened to that guy made that video about me, so I wanted to kind of go at that.
That was fun too. I mean, but otherwise I do have a Batman podcast I'm starting. It's called Cavecast. But other than that, you can see me on various other people's streams. But yes, if you'd like to go to my channel, see if you like that. And hopefully I'll be on here once we can figure it out. It actually might be better for you that I'm be playing on my PS5 because it's cross network, right?
Yeah. Yep. Sure is.
So I'm saying it was like we wouldn't. Well, I guess it would have to go through the Discord anyway, so it wouldn't be flooding your flat. I don't know, man. I'm down though. I'm down. If you can get it working, I'll grab my controller and log in.
Yeah. I mean, we probably gonna play regardless because I'm gonna play after this anyway. But I just want to see if I can get the stream to work. So guys, from this point forward, we're testing. So
yes.
I mean, if you guys check out of the chat, that's more than fine. I'm just trying to get this going. That is insane that if we're about to get rated right at this moment, because I see May is in the chat and they just said Bigot Army raid. I would surely hope that this would be the worst part for them to come in and raid, but I see it's only one person, which probably tells me the official raid hasn't come yet, which would be fucking awkward. So yikes. Hypno, if you're hearing this, not that I'm not grateful or anything, but I would say probably raid someone who deserves to be raided right now, because we're about to start testing. So I would hate to be that guy.
I think Gooch is live.
Yeah. Raid Gooch, because we're testing right now. Okay, so thank you. Anyway, I appreciate it though. Shouts out to the Bigot Army though. All right, so let's see if we can get this thing working. First thing, I'm going to try another game first. Problem is, I hope. Where's my okay? So I wanna-
Yeah, May just said waifu battle is about to be over.
oh dear God. Hey guys, can somebody go into the chat and tell him to raid Gooch instead? Tell him to raid Gooch, because I would hate for him to raid us and then we're in here bullshitting around trying to fix the stream.
Yes.
Let me see. I'm gonna play The Witcher really quick. See if that works. And then we'll see if the stream glitches the hell out. So far, so good. So far, so good.
No. Oh, okay.
So far, so good. Okay, I want this video display. We don't want it full screen. We want it windowed. So far, so good. Okay, let's hit enter. Let's put that over here. All right, now let's go to 8. And then let's go. No. We need to go to here. Why you know Cap? Yeah, oh
boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Hold on. I mean, that's hideous, but okay. All right, hold up. Oh.
It's better than where we were at.
Right. Okay. We might be getting somewhere, chat. Hold on. Let me go to video, display. Let's kind of 1920. And I want this on. Will you stop? Okay, so game. Fuck. I wonder, but if I go into the game though.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard.
Oh, you dodged the raid.
Rivia seeking his lover of yore.
You said I did what now?
They dodged the raid. They're going to 8-Bit Eric.
Okay, good. Shouts out to that boy 8-Bit Eric.
Geralt finally
okay, cool.
learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
All right, yes, guys, I'm in the beginning of the game. Don't judge me.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
Yeah.
Iris, I might. It's. How did.
You did. Don't get me.
And I.
You
Oh my god! Use Emperor.
Doubt I.
Well.
The cat.
Can we get past this? Matter of fact. Oh, I could have just paused it the entire time. God damn it. All right. What happens if we go full screen? See, the thing is, I don't want to go full screen because it's going to start doing that shit where it glitches out every time I click off of the game. So, let me see something. And then we're going to close this in just a second. And then we're going to, I just want to do this really quick. I want to see if this is going to work. 100. I know chat is like, bro, what the hell is going on here? Struggle streaming already, y'all. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
To avoid future struggle streams.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the entire point. Okay, that is not working like what I thought it would work. Oh. There we go. Rotation speed. All right. Okay, so if we brought that here. Ugh. Kind of looks a little terrible, don't it? All right, so we can close that game. Now the real test. Fucking Marvel Rivals.
I can at least read the text now. So
right. All right, guys. Now the real test. Wait, is the stream still good? Okay, the stream is still good. Now the real test. Marvel fucking Rivals. Let's cross our fingers. First of all. Oops. All right. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Still good. Still good. Still good. Shit, the game is up. The game is fucking up. I don't know why it did that the first time. Now, let me come over here. Oh, no. I need to go to...
Ruh-roh.
But why won't it pick up Marvel Rivals, though? It'll pick up The Witcher just fine. It will not pick up Marvel Rivals. Come on.
Yeah, let's just give it a second. Maybe it's one of those ones that need to like boot up or take a second to... I don't know.
Well, the game is completely up. Let's do this. Why does it keep doing that? Let me go to... Okay. I don't know. That one's baffling. I don't... That's confusing to me. It will not pick up...
I have no idea.
It will not pick up Marvel Rivals under any circumstances. I don't know why. But we did it before, didn't we, chat? Yeah, because I streamed Marvel. I got a full stream with Marvel Rivals. So I don't understand why it's not. It just refuses to pick up Marvel Rivals.
This sounds like a job for Alec Baldwin's finger.
Oh, is he good at figuring out stuff like this?
Oh, hell yeah. The dude is a whiz with computers.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it won't do it. It won't do it, guys. I don't know why.
No. Yeah, I can't even see it on my end. Nothing.
Well, I got it on this. Why? Maybe if let me try this. Okay. All right. Nope. Still nothing.
the hell can this be?
I have no idea. All right. Well, looks like it's going to be a no-go on Marvel Rivals for tonight. So I don't get what's happening there. Oops. All right. Oh, we tried it. We tried it. So, shouts out to Furious Dan with the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. He says, 3001 maggot jokes for Airbag made a huge hit, 2.3K. Yeah, that idiot. That fucking idiot. So I don't know what it is, guys. For whatever reason, OBS will not pick up Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. So it's not that OBS won't pick up any game. It's something about Marvel Rivals. It won't pick it up. So we're going to call it a stream for right here. I appreciate you guys for rocking with us. I'm going to go ahead and let my guy Sammy go. I'll be back on Sunday. I got to figure out what guests I'm going to bring on Sunday, though. To talk about, just whatever's going on. And then hopefully some actual gaming going on there. So in the meantime, you guys be easy. As I always say, may the grift be with you. And